Hello, this is the screencast for the I Have a Dream app tutorial as part of the IT curriculum for Possible Futures, Possible Selves. This app uses an App Inventor starter app from the App Inventor gallery. The starter app has preloaded content like audio and imagery to help you focus on the coding process. To load, you can go ahead and either dig for it through this, or you can go to bit.ly/pfps dream. And you'll be brought to this starter kit, and you can click open the app. You can go ahead and rename it if you'd like. Remember, you can't have any spaces. Go ahead and click OK, and the app will begin to load. As you can see, the screen starts out as blank, but the starter app has some media files preloaded to help you get going. You can see those right down here. To get started, we'll set the align horizontal right over here under properties to center, which means whenever media is being brought in here, it'll automatically center itself on the screen. Next, we're going to add a button. And the button will appear with some default text. In the next step, we'll change it so that the button will actually show a picture. Now we'll want to actually put an image for this button. So we'll go under properties, go to the image, we'll go ahead and find the MLK image, click OK. That'll go ahead and show up. We also want to remove this text for button. Go ahead and delete that. Now we want two labels, so we're going to add a label up here, add a label below. Set the text property of the labels. For the top label, we're going to check the front bold property and change the font size to 20. So you can see as you're tailoring and adjusting, you can see that it shows up right over here. Now we're going to open the media drawer and drag a player component into the app. We're going to scroll, find our media tab, player. You can see it's a non-visible component and it ends up right over here. And we'll want to set the source component to the King MP3. So now we've built out the structural components of this app, and we're going to go to the block tab to design. Okay, so far you've completed the design of part 1, but we still need to code the interactive behavior. So now we're in blocks view. In the blocks editor, click on button 1 and then drag out a button 1 click handler. So similar to Hello Purr, we're saying when the button is clicked, do something. So now we want to click on the player 1. And we want the player 1 start. You hear that lock, it means it's connected and that the program would run. So here we're saying that when the button is clicked, the speech will be played. And to double check, we'll go ahead back to our designer. See if we have our King as the source. There we go. So that all makes sense. So ideally, when you go to test, you'll be able to click this image and then the speech will start. If you have questions on how to use the emulator or how to sync up your phone and Wi-Fi, feel free to browse resources forthcoming, but also the App Inventor website has a few to get you started. Now your remaining steps here could be to edit the labels, you can add directions here or a description. And now that students know how to add images and speeches, you could actually encourage them to pull their own, make their own. There's a lot of options for this activity. All right, well, hopefully you've learned a few things through this tutorial, and stay tuned for more.